Hey guys, Jamieleigh here from BirdTricks, and today I am working on an FAQ Budgie edition where I answer your most frequently asked questions about budgies. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing it for? Will you come here? Just kidding, those are none of the questions. Today's question is, what if I can't even get close to my budgie without it flapping around the cage in fear? There's two options, in my opinion, for birds with extreme fear responses. Which one you use is really dependent on how your bird responds to them. My usual go-to is cage-free. This is so that the bird doesn't resort to hiding or thrashing in its cage to avoid me. If it's out on a foraging tree or a play stand, it's usually more adept to engage with me in some way. It also learns that when it flees from the area, it's more uncomfortable and usually lends itself to the bird finding its way back and putting itself back again. But I found that eliminating the cage bars to hide or thrash in makes the bird work out new ways to be okay being in a human's presence. It tends to sort of fast forward the taming process by not allowing the bird to avoid all interaction. In essence, they have to face their fears more in this environment than if they had a cage surrounding them, if that sort of makes sense. I also feel like they're usually more prone to hurt themselves by thrashing in a cage than if they feel like they have the whole, albeit small, room to get away in. And this really allows them to figure out, hey, the safest and most comfortable place was really where I just flew from. The second option is allowing the bird to just settle into the new environment for a bit. This is the traditional advice given for bird care that I feel leads most people down a detrimental road. However, for birds that have experienced excessive trauma and have zero coping mechanisms, sometimes they just need some time to take in their new environment and become okay with it before you can ask for any sort of positive interaction. Although the bird may still freak out when you approach daily to change out food and water, they freak out less and less as they become used to your intentions, which have nothing to do with physical interaction with them, which is usually what this type of bird's number one concern is that you want to interact with it physically. So this is where target training really comes into play. It's a hands-off training technique that usually doesn't make the animal feel threatened in any way, and a bird's more likely to engage with a little piece of wood than your hand. So definitely start there. If you need to learn about target training, check out my budgie course over at birdtricks.com, where I show how I tamed Blueberry from day one bringing her home.